This is my favorite antique store. I've bought a lot of records here. They have a bargain area in the basement where everything is just $1. You never know what you're going to find. And that day, I found a bunch of great stuff. Like a Victor record of Enrico Caruso from 1921. It's a single-sided 10-inch record. 10-inch records were reserved for popular music, while 12-inch records were more for classical. Now, there's nothing unique about finding an Enrico Caruso album, especially in this condition, even today. Enrico Caruso was the first global superstar, and he was because of the record. I have a 1920 Victor Victrola, and I love listening to these old, pre-electrical records on that machine, just like countless people did at the early 20th century. I found other records that day too, a bunch of 45 RPM records, and if you are of a particular age, you know all about these records. I got Chuck Berry, Dion, the Stone Ponies, Dolly Parton, and the Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones record was It's All Over Now, their first UK #1 hit from 1964. Now, I didn't know it at the time, but this record had a name on it. Now, it's not unusual buying used records to find records with people's names, because back in the day, people would write their names on the label or the cover because records were often brought to other people's houses for parties. And you wanted to make sure you got your record back, so you wrote your name on it. Now, a lot of collectors don't like finding records with names on it. They think it brings down the value or something like that, but not me. I like finding records with names on them, and I have tons in my collection. I often think about these people when I see their names. I often think about what they liked and why they wrote their names on it or what happened to them. These records had a life before they ended up in my hands. But that Rolling Stones record was different. The name was not written on the label, but it was carved in the roundout. Ginny Zender. I don't know, there was something about that was so intriguing, a carved name on a record album. So on a fluke, I looked her up. And you know what? I found her. And so much more.